Welcome to this front row qualifying press conference for BSB, and we welcome for Taiko Suzuki pole sitter Josh Brooks, for Samsung Honda John Kirkham, for Rapid Solicitors Kawasaki Shaky Byrne, and for GB Motor Racing Honda Tristan Palmer. Welcome, guys.
What a great start for the team, coming up from super stock last year. We didn't expect to be this high up. We knew we've got a fantastic team and bike, and the conditions worked out well for us, but I've been pretty much on the pace on drives as well all weekend, so really happy with that. Just great for the team and all the sponsors. Just fantastic to be on the front row at the first Superbikes this year.
Third place on the front row tomorrow. Shaky, again, we've got to talk about your incident in that session. What was happening there?
You tell me. I pushed, and obviously, due to the conditions, the track was not. It was wet, really, really wet, but not perhaps wet enough for full wet tyres. And I said to the guys, I said, let everyone get out and try and get a lap in, and then pretty much what they do on the first lap or second lap is going to be about as fast as they'll get, because I couldn't see the tyres lasting long enough for anybody to get progressively quicker and quicker. And I put a bit of a banker in, and it went alright to like P3 or whatever, and I thought, oh, that's a result. I thought I'll have one more push, and I pushed into turn one, and the bike got a bit sideways at the top of the hill, and I thought, no chance, and just ran straight into the gravel there, and managed to get the thing stopped and turned and back on track, and I had another go after that, but I was 2 or 3 tenths off of what I'd done before, so I'm happy to be on the front row, and looking forward to the races tomorrow.
Also, congratulations to John Kirkham on the Samsung Honda, starting second tomorrow. John, got to be a great way to start your season too.
Yeah, that's it. Really happy with that, and obviously the new team with Honda and Samsung coming back on board with me again, so that's really good. But yeah, like Shaky said, your first or second lap, that was pretty much the best lap you were going to get out of it, and then anything after that was a bonus. I sort of did that. I think I can't remember. I was at 53 or something. And I thought, right, that's it now. I'm not going to get any better than that. And it started getting loose. And I was P1 for most of the session, to be honest. And then I saw that I went P2 when Brooks got me. And I had another push after that. But like Shake said, it was no good. I was nearly off it coming out the last corner a few times. So yeah, it was happy to be P2, and we've got a pretty good sort of wet setup for the race tomorrow now.
I mean. Sometimes the conditions suit me and I go really well, and sometimes the wet conditions don't, and I find myself slipping back. Today, I mean, I feel like the Suzuki does tend to work really well in the wet-ish conditions, and that fills me with a bit of confidence for tomorrow, because we're expecting it to be wet, but at the same time it was, I felt with a slight sense of being sick riding those laps, because you could just feel the tyres just squirming around every corner, and you go to open the throttle and you feel the rear braking loose and spinning up, and it wasn't really that enjoyable to ride. So, but I wasn't the fastest rider for quite a few laps, and I was pushing, and then yeah, I managed to improve my lap time, and that was enough to secure the P1, and then. I could have kept going more laps, but I knew that was the best that I could do. I thought that was too close to the limit to try and better it again, so I just come in and hoped that it would be enough to stay in first. And then, as these guys have said, as the tyres start to get older, you're more likely to go slower, not faster, so I was slightly expecting to keep the pole position, and so I have. I'm very pleased and grateful for the team to give me the bike that I was able to do that on.